So, Fernando Alonso has announced that he is staying with Aston Martin for the 2025 season. I was a little bit surprised to see this, I have to say, because I thought he was going to make a play for the Red Bull or the Mercedes seat. So, I think this does tell us a number of things. Firstly, Fernando Alonso still wants to be in Formula One. I think there was a question mark over his hunger or his desire to be in Formula One, so that doesn't exist. So that's absolutely fine. The next thing, though, of course, is there more than likely isn't a free seat going at Red Bull or even Mercedes, for that matter. We've heard the quotes from Damon Hill, with regards to Carlos Sainz, where the Red Bull team is run by the Verstappens, and maybe that is the case. And if that is the case, then Max Verstappen doesn't want the likes of Fernando Alonso. I don't know if he likes him or not. I assume he does. Everybody likes Fernando Alonso. He doesn't want the likes of Fernando Alonso in the team with him, competing with him. He doesn't want the likes of Carlos Sainz, more than likely, in the team competing with him. So yeah, that puts Alonso in the Aston Martin, who probably Lance Stroll will be his teammate next season. No surprise there. Although, at what point do management, aka Lance Stroll Senior, get the message that this is just not working out for him? So that is a bit more of a controversial one for sure. We'll see how that one plays out. I feel like I have to say that about everything. Of course, we'll see how it all plays out. That's the nature of Formula One, and the Formula One silly season in recent years has been a lot more crazy than any silly season we've seen in the likes of soccer. But anyway, it's another reason to like Formula One, isn't it? Because apart from Red Bull winning on track, that's about the only certain thing we have in Formula One these days. I would imagine then that Carlos Sainz won't be joining Red Bull because Verstappen won't want him as his teammate. I think that would be such a good matchup. That would be brilliant to see that. They had a good battle actually when they were teammates at Toro Rosso. So we probably won't see that again. So for me, that says we have Carlos Sainz then going to Mercedes. That would make a lot of sense. I hope that is the case because he does deserve to be in a top team. And I would love to see him go back to Ferrari after Hamilton retires. If Hamilton retires, and that's further speculation. I'm not getting into the Hamilton topic right now. Now, what does this mean though for Red Bull? So the natural assumption would be, well, they'll keep Sergio Perez. So Checo Perez, he's been doing relatively well this season. Still hasn't been a match for Max Verstappen, but he's been doing better. But we've seen a tendency for him to do better at the starts of seasons and then to drop away later on in the season, usually after the point where his contract gets renewed. Regardless, Red Bull have no issue with getting rid of drivers when they need to get rid of drivers. Contracts have never stopped them before, so that isn't too much of a deterrent. But I'm just going to bring up one. I think it's a little bit out of the box, but it wouldn't be totally surprising. I think Red Bull could make a play for Alex Albon, have him as the teammate to Max Verstappen, and then who do we see in the Mercedes-powered Williams next season? Probably Antonelli or somebody like that. Anyway, that's my out-of-the-box shot for now. And sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. But that's where we're at. I don't think we're going to see Daniel Ricciardo as Max Verstappen's teammate either, unfortunately. Things not looking great for him, but I keep coming back to this one. We'll discuss this at another stage. Anyway, thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Just a few thoughts and reactions to Fernando Alonso. Let me know in the comments as well what you think about Alonso staying with Aston Martin, firstly, and secondly, what does this mean for the rest of the grid?